Chapter 11. New Teacher, Old Face. Unfortunately, seeing as he had a dark lard on the back of his head, Queerman was sacked. This means that the class would be taught by a new teacher this year. Who could it be, think the children. Their question is answered when foolhardy McDeuce makes his dramatic appearance. He descends the steps draped in the finest linens of varying nutty tones, and Harry just knows for a fact that this will indeed be a long, grueling year in the dark art of defending. This pompous sack of air does his best to impress the class by reciting his resume. Pulling rabbits out of hats, disappearing in clouds of smoke, and mixing prescription potions are just a few of his many skills, he tells the class. A true wizard through and through, thinks Harry. Professor McDeuce announces that it is time for the class to take its first test. The class must round up a cage full of bloodthirsty Peruvian water nymphs. Harry knows not to underestimate these tiny blue creatures, and looks on in horror as the faces of his classmate turn from looks of amusement to those of nightmarish fear. Once released, the nymphs descend on the class like a horde of vampiric dragons. Chaos and destruction are left in their wake as the class is turned upside down. Upfish is apprehended and taken up into the ceiling fish. Thankfully, his life was spared, something that not all were so lucky to say. With all other students dead, injured, or dangling from light fixtures, our brave trio is the last hope for Hogwarts. In the heat of the moment, Harry seems to forget his magical might and resorts to swatting the nymphs with textbooks. It is only when the wretch, in a moment of clarity, produces a nifty spell that would have saved a lot of trouble if it had been cast like 4 minutes ago. Still, the deed is done, and the natural order of balance is restored.